Hello, this is Patrick. Welcome to Chart Built Wealth, profitable investing with technical analysis. Well, I wanted to issue a new buy rating on platinum, the ETF, symbol PPLT. Today, I also initiated with a bullish buy on the S&P 500, SPY, the ETF. That was during market hours before it closed, and also on the technology ETF XLK. I'm bearish long term on the market, but short term, I turn bullish during market hours, and here after hours, the market's way up. So on platinum, going to a buy, I will attach those for your view. But let's get into platinum. I think there's a lot of opportunity here, and this is one that my followers are familiar with. This was the big 3.5 year consolidation back in 2021, 2, 3, and 4. And we tried to buy it. We got stopped out with a small loss. We bought it again, and then that was in late 2024 and sold that. Um, Sold that. It looks like it was like July of 2025. So, it was up 75% gain in 9 months. So, a pretty good take there. Of course, it continued higher and went higher and higher. And I was patient and waited for this correction. So, we got a little bit of a negative divergence as we hit these higher highs. We got a little bit of lower highs. They told me this thing was coming down, so I waited and waited, and I'm buying it today at 177.92. I expect it to hit a new high. So that would be up around 270. So 177 to 270, I don't know, that's 30 some percent. Let's see if it gets there. Let's take a shorter look at this part right here. And this is called a falling wedge. It's actually bullish, which is counterintuitive. We had a big up move in the platinum ETF last year, and then we started to sell off, and it's bending against the grain, but it's called a bullish wedge. And tried to break out the last couple days unsuccessfully, but I'm going to go with the buy rating on this today. I'm putting my stop down at 160 and we're at 177. So not too much risk there. And the potential upside is really, really big. Let's take a look at just the long term. So this is the long-term chart of it. And where I think we are in the big picture here, and I don't have this label, but this was the wave one. This was a wave two, this big consolidation. And then this was the third wave. Third waves are always the most powerful. And now we're getting a fourth wave correction. And we've retraced 50% of this entire advance, which is a normal Fibonacci retracement level. And so I'm expecting a new high. Once we get to a new high, I will be selling a little pretty aggressively because that's all that this promises me is that the fifth wave will exceed the third. But of course, we will take a look. What I like about the potential of hitting a new high is that you can see on the last high, and this is common with third waves because they're the most powerful, we got confirmation of that on our relative strength index with a very overbought situation. It's confirming that people really wanted to own that thing at the top. And now that we got a correction, what most likely happens on fifth waves is when we hit a new high, we'll get a lower high on our relative strength index, and then we'll know that, this is done and I don't want to own platinum anymore. But right now I want to own it. So thank you for watching Chart Built Wealth, profitable investing with technical analysis. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, neighbors, family. Adios.